Hi, I'm Lisa Leiter with our CEO Newsmaker series, and joining me today is Richard Price, the Chairman and CEO of Mesirow Financial. Richard, thanks for being here.
Happy to be here, Lisa.
So it's been 2 years since you last sat in this chair, and when we spoke at that time, you had mentioned that growing assets under management was one of your primary goals. At this point, what is your most critical strategy going forward?
Well, for us, it's still about investment management, and that's a very big part of our business. When I mentioned to you 2 years ago that that was a focus of our business, it still is. I think we're very focused on investment solutions for clients today. We have a very substantial opportunity in our business. We've actually grown assets under management in the last 2 years by 45%. We're up to about $77 billion in assets under management, and a lot of that is from international sources.
Part of your growth, you had said, would come organically, but also through acquisitions. What kind of deals are you in the market for right now, and when can we expect to see them? We're
actually looking at deals all across the 4 businesses we have. We looked at about 12 transactions in the last 2 years, have not done one yet. We're currently looking at 6, but we're interested in doing transactions in all of our businesses, both from a perspective of adding significant people and organizations.
Do you see those deals happening domestically, or do you see opportunities overseas as well?
Both. I think that a couple of the deals we looked at were European-based deals, but we would be looking to expand our footprint there to add to our presence in London today, as well as in Asia, where we recently opened an office in Hong Kong.
So Mesirow has a significant amount of capital on its balance sheet. Do you expect to deploy that or return that to your employee shareholders?
Well, we declared our first ever dividend this past December. It was the first in the 76-year history of the firm. We have a substantial amount of capital on our balance sheet today, more than we really need to operate our firm, and we still have no leverage. So I think over the next 9 months, we'll be deciding exactly what we want to do in terms of deploying that capital or possibly returning a little additional capital to the shareholders.
You obviously took on your current role when Jim Tyree passed away. The president role has gone unfilled.
Yes.
Succession is a huge issue for Mesirow. When do you think you might be able to pinpoint a future leader, and what is the succession plan process right now?
Well, it's interesting because as part of the strategic planning initiative that we started about 18 months ago, we wanted to look at succession in every one of our businesses, not just at the corporate executive level. We've done a very good job of identifying lots of talent in our businesses that can both serve the needs of the businesses as well as a broader role corporately. The board of directors recently decided, as part of the subject of my succession planning, that unless I was planning on retiring soon, which I'm not, they wanted to wait another amount of time before they put in place what would be a successor for myself. And by the way, I think we're still committed, as I mentioned before, to making that an internal choice.
All right, Richard. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.